Hello. Hold on, I need to get this. I took it off of the book. Now I'm putting it back on. It's the same opening every time, I have to sit here and figure out what's happening. Hi Cheryl. Hi Sue. All right. Hold on a minute, son. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I already told you. You were slacking on the light setup. You're supposed to be, in charge of all of that. All right, there it goes. Ta-da! Yay! How's it going? Today is only Tuesday. Oh, wow. Hi, April. It's only Tuesday. Feels like it should be later in the week than that. Be careful, babe. But it's just not. It is not. Thank you. Hi, Trees. How are ya? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Cecile. How's the weather in your neck of the woods in Canada? It's still chilly willy. We are nice and warm. Yeah, I thought the same thing this morning too. I know, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like we've already been through a lot of the days this week, and no, we have not. Joke's on us. It's only Tuesday. Still got a long way to go. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Guadalupe. Today, Trevor was like, oh, he got off early yesterday, got off at 4:30. But then he said that he was going to work a little bit later today. I don't know what that means. I'm like, does that mean 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock? He's like, well, maybe 6, but I'll text you and let you know. I'm like, oh gosh. Remember, I have to leave at a certain time in order to get there, especially like right in the middle of rush hour traffic. So I have to remember to look at my messages. Hi, Tina. Hi, Laveda. Hi, Barbara Ross. Hi, Liz. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. That's what they tell us anyway. So we'll see. But he said that this week is like the wind down week. So maybe he'll work Saturday, maybe not. I'm hoping on the not side, so that way I don't have to be rushing around when, there's an event that I am in. Another Canadian. Hi, Dorothy from St. John, New Brunswick. Is that what that says? There's an emblem on top of it. Hello. Welcome. So Tuesday is where it's at. So anywho, Nanny, hi, Diane Dunkelman. Today, I walked in there and I seen this little recipe box. And for someone who is very bored with cooking, I can cook, I just don't like to. Anyways, yesterday I did a new recipe. It was I can't remember the title, but it was herbs in cream of chicken, and it turned out pretty good. I've had a lot of flop recipes lately that I'm like, ugh, but yesterday was pretty good. So now, yet again, we're on the hunt for something to cook today. I'm just so bored. I don't. Nouveau Brunswick. Oh, it says St. John, New Brunswick is what it says. Happy, my tail in. had to drive an hour and a half away to take Becca to her orthopedic doctor. Oh, goodness, that's far. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Regine. How are you? Hi, Helen. Just do a recipe box and write down recipes instead. Write down recipes. I have to have recipes in order to write them down. Hi, Barb. So, yeah, but I is bilingual. Well, I is not. So anyways, I thought we would do something with this. What I wanted to say is, I posted today, if you guys seen that Miss Dina Ray is going to be opening up 25 additional tickets to her birthday retreat in September. They are going to go on sale on the 27th. At 10 Central, I think it is. I posted it. So the time is there on the post, which would be like 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 Eastern. So if you are interested in going and missed out because the tickets sold out really quickly. And so she's agreed to do 25 additional. There is a waiting list. So I don't know how, I'm assuming, because I just knowing Dina, she'll go to the waiting list first. So if you're on the waiting list, just make sure you pay attention to, mark your calendars for Friday. I believe it said 10 a.m. Central Time, though. Make sure you pay attention. It's Central Time. So anyways, if you're interested in going, I'll be there. And it's the 11th and 12th in Kentucky. Hopkinsville in Kentucky. Anyways, let's get my desk on the screen. I love to cook, but not tonight. So it's just add water to a bag of creamy potato soup. I love that. All right. So as you can see, I don't know if that's a scratch. It's not cracked all the way through. It looks like a scratch, like maybe when a package got opened in the where I didn't do that. I noticed it from when it came, but I'm not going to make a big stink about it. But it looks like, that's what it looks like to me, because you can kind of tell it's not very deep, but it looks like it was probably at the top when somebody like opened the box. Make market, I think you guys have told me a dozen times, if not more, that is Michael's. So this is from Michael's, and it's just a little recipe box. So we'll do something fun to that. I was thinking we could probably put like a little pull knob on it or something, to customize it. So we'll do something fun. Oh, that's the wrong side, Troy. Okay, the last 2 days in a row you've gotten phone cases. Today is just a day that you will, you will have to not get a phone case. I put your part really far over today. I'm so sorry. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so Troy. So I went in the closet to look for rice papers, because I'm like, I keep just using the rice papers that are right around me because I'm lazy to go pull them. Did you figure your flight out? No, but Miss Ashley, hi Joanne. No, but I talked to Dina and she told me that I do need to fly into, I forget so quickly, Nashville. That I do need to fly into Nashville, and then it's only about 45 minutes to go to the hotel. So I need to now, because I got the room and everything situated, which I didn't even realize that I mean, I guess I just didn't think about it, but they already were almost out of rooms. And so I just luckily got one yesterday in the morning when I called. Thank goodness. So now I'll work on the flight, but I'm a little stuck because I kind of need Trev to tell me the room won't be a problem, but I need him to tell me, like, are you going to go or are you not going to go? Because I need to book the flights for all three of us at one time. So, you know, I kind of need to know. And I know Trevor, and he's not going to tell me. It's, I gave you my pin, the only pin that I liked, you took, and I think it's in Mama's craft room on the table. You take all my pins. I took out the last of the Supreme Pizza Soup. Supreme Pizza Soup? Ooh. This morning, Nashville, I'm pretty sure. Nice airport. Yeah, that she said I need to fly in there. I put a small frame mold on mine and wrote family recipes. Oh, that's a good idea. Nashville is a great airport. Yeah, I've never flown into Nashville. So as I was flipping through, I just grabbed 3 stacks. I was like, okay, I will deal with whatever is in here. Then I flipped up to Sugar Magnolia and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this paper. I haven't used it in so long. So I'm trying to decide what I want and where. So do I want it on the front and on the top? Hold, please. And I was thinking to possibly combo it with this one, which is blue peonies. Peonies. Don't start. You say things the way you want to say things, and I will say things the way I want to say things. Whether my way is proper or not is, we all know. Hold on. I thought I had a few more of the Sugar Magnolia. Maybe not. But knowing me, I don't ever put things back where they belong. So, you know, I'll pull one out and then I go to put it away. And it just goes on the top of whatever stack is out here. Any hoot nanny. Any newt nanny. Any newt nanny. So this one, it's kind of, it's all in the same familia. So I'm thinking we will put, we can get that butterfly on there, but see, it goes like this, right? So do I put this and this on here and these on the sides maybe? Or could we do it all the way? What, baby? No, it won't go all the way. I have I absolutely cannot understand how you deleted your Play Store. I didn't even know it was possible to delete your Play Store, Troy. So yeah, I'm not sure. How now, brown cow? Because if you could tell me, you will be solving a mystery. Because I don't know how you deleted your Play Store. I'm just sorry, guys. You already know. He will not be ignored, and if I try to ignore him, he just gets louder. Okay, so I think I do want it on at least the top and here. At least. And then maybe we do a butterfly or even a flower as the pull. We could put the pool here or on the top. Probably here because it opens like that. Okay, let's get this painted. I still have not filled up my plaster, so it's probably going to spurt at me. So hold, please. This is probably going to make a mess. Please don't spurt. Golly, that's so obnoxious. Okay, let's put this over there and see how much we can get painted with this. Now, it is wood, so it's going to soak this up. So I'm going to wet it a little bit to get my paint to move a little more. Can you get off of all of my bingo cards, please? And don't smile at me like that, you little chicken lips. That's enough, Pops. That's enough. Take that stack right there. Oof. Oof. And then we've got to, you know, definitely. I want to do a trim on here. Okay. We got to talk this out. So initially what I was going to do was decoupage it all together so it would be one continuous picture and not do a break here and a break there. Papas, that's not a stapler, that's a stamp. Yeah, push. There you go. But if we do a trim on there, well, hi, Patricia. Give me. I need to move. No one peeing on a knee around here. Pee on knee, pee on knee, pee on knee, pee on your knee. Pee on your knee. Oh, see that cheap wood? It's lifting every. Oh, cuggly muggly. This is beautiful, son. I love it. I love it. You did a magnificent job. Magnifico. Yes, I'm painting right over the hinges. You already know. So it's rare that I will keep the hardware the same color anyways. So you might as well paint it. Paint it. Gosh, this is gonna have lots of sticky uppies. You used it on a birdhouse. Did you post the picture? And I missed it. I started my paper mache egg last night. I only wanted to throw it like only twice? That's not bad. You only wanted to throw it across the room twice? That's okay. That's okay. Why you want to throw it? Like, is it like did you paper mache like on a balloon or something? Or what do you mean? Like, or the egg that I sent you, like the big Mama Jamma egg, that paper mache egg. And why, if it's that one, why you want to throw it? Why you throwed it? I really need Trevor to get back to the regular scheduled programming. Like, everything is crazy. I actually popped on to Miss Dina Ray and Kinney's Cooking with the Rays yesterday, which I haven't watched that in forever. I didn't get to stay the whole time. All right, so we will dry this and sand back all that yuckies because there's sticky uppies all over this box. And if I ran my hand over it, I'd probably get a splinter or 3 or 8 because it's very rough riding in these woods. Good cuggly muggly. No, April, this is just regular Waverly plaster. Just regular paint. Because I'm going to decoupage on it. It was Sue, but I need some kind of holder for curved things. Oh, is that why? Because it was rolling all over the place. You know, I know somebody that has an Amazon store that has holders for roly-poly items. I know you hate my Amazon store, so if you just ask me, I'll send you the link. Why? Is it not called plaster? Yeah, Waverly plaster. The paint color is plaster. Nope, not going to your store. I just message me and I will send you the link happily. Why are we on like slow-mo here? What the heck? Be here for years. Good cuggly muggly. Yeah, I came in when she was like, I think putting the croutons on. And then I was there for a minute and then had to get going. Yes, the color plaster, you guys. It's the one that I always use, the Waverly plaster. Y'all are so silly. You thought I was putting plaster? Y'all are silly. Don't be silly. I know I do weird things, but not today. Not yet. All right. So we're gonna look at all that. We're gonna get off all these bumpy lumpies that feel so icky, and you don't want to decoupage on it because it would feel icky through the paper. It's just because it's wood. You're lifting up all the little wood fibers. I'm using just a 320 because I don't want to sand off a layer of wood. I just want to knock those fibers back. So 320 is good enough. And just as long as it's smooth to touch, it's all good. What is that? It's all good. It's good enough. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right, let's get the top. All right. Hi, Heather. Hi, Cindy Truitt. Okie dokie, artichokey. You again? You again? Huh? Can I help you? All right. Sir, let's get our papel. That can go in the water. Ugh. Ugh. And then spring is, I can't cut off words. I feel funny when I do that. So one continuous, and then the sides with the blue peony, peony, and it would actually go on the back as well. Or decoupage, varnish, and glue. It's a rose, isn't it cute? It's like it's a flower. It's a flower. It's got white on there now, so it needs to be washed. Hi, Desi. I don't think I said hi to you. All right, so I think we're gonna do one continuous print here on the paper with the sugar magnolia. Hi, Chris. Is this newspaper? What? Newspaper. No, this is from like 410. This is probably like from 3 years ago. Spring release from like 3 years ago. Newspaper. I was gonna say, Cindy Truitt, when have I ever used newspaper? Holy guacamole. Yep. Nobody ever said I had good eyesight now. Newspaper. Good grief. Yep. I used to have great vision. Well, I'm sure we all had great vision. Okay, sir. Yes, baby. I know I bited out for you this morning. You're welcome. How now, brown cow? There we go. All right. Hi, Tanya. Didn't we all? Now I have to pull out my granny glasses. So do I. I can remember my mom, would call me from my room. Carrie Ann! Oh, Lordy be. What did I do now? Just to thread a needle because she couldn't see it, Now, me trying to thread. First of all, you don't catch me trying to thread a needle very often. But I need all the help. I cannot see that itty bitty hole. Okay, so you guys have seen me do this many times. We're going to go one continuous. So I'm going to make sure they are nice and together. And we're going to make sure we have a good amount of decoupage glue on the edge there because we don't want it to bubble I'm going to lift it for just a minute because I don't want to get glue on the inside, which will probably happen anyways, and I'll have to cut it open, which is not a big deal, but you know, if I can help it a little bit, I will. All right, so this will be the only time when I actually hold it taut, just so I can fold it down and get a nice good, see that bubble? That's no bueno. So I'm going to hold it taut just to get it down. And we don't want any wrinkles. No shrinkling, please. Nope. Oh, it's got a little chippy right there. Okay. Well, inevitably there's going to be a little shrinkle right there then. I was wondering what the heck was going on with that corner. All right. We'll make sure everything else is nice and taut. That little corner is just going to have to aggravate me. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure I'm going to hold it down because that little bitty old magnet in there is not going to keep it shut. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, let's close this for just a second. Get the gator. We're not going to put on the top coat of varnish because I personally don't like to do that and gator it because then it rips the paper. Actually, let's change this because we just used it to get off all of the wood bits. Hi, Miss Edie. What about that lace paper on the sides? What lace paper? No, not 10. No, 1 shrinkle is allowed right there, not 10 shrinkles. I don't like shrinkles. All right. Oh my, oh, okay. I thought I was doing it right here. Oh, that would have been a nightmare. All right. I can dig it. And then when we cut, yes. Okay. So we'll put the top on all of it later. Okay. So then hi, Anna. Hola, Ari. Hi, Mama. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, don't pull my hair. The blue stripes. I think that blue is, hey. I think that blue is like an indigo blue. What the heezy weezy? So I don't think it's gonna go with it. But we gonna find something. We gonna find something. We gonna find it. You know, sometimes you just need to pull out 17,000 papers and something. Too busy. B. All right, let's see. Okay, see, this is what happens when Terry gets in a hurry and then all of the papers get all messed up. And then they fall down. All right. In theory, this is fine, but I mean, when she did the paper, because this didn't come out at the same time, this came out the next year, and they were meant to work together. However, if you can tell, the blues are a bit different and the brown is similar. However, it's so super busy, and because the main background is brown and this is blue, it's throwing my eyeballs for loop-de-loo. So I'm not mad at that one. And I think this blue is going to be different. Yep. But it's not bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? So delicate tiles or longing. I like the blue too. It's not, and by the time we do our umbra and everything else, I think that it will work. So we're going to go with longing. What's the worst that can happen? We don't like it. And it's not going to be head on. It's on the sides. So unless somebody is going like this and doing it all crazy, doing it all crazy. All right. So I am, though, going to take a little bit of this section. Better. Why was I going to do that? I don't know. Because, all right. So we're going to go a little bigger than I need. Send me a pic of what? The blue Harlequin is also an indigo. It's not going to match. Trust me. Okay. And then this is where it's really important that you guys, if anytime you don't listen to me, that's fine, whatever. But this is the one time where if you use a 60 grit right here and it's connecting to another paper, it's going to eat up that paper underneath. So either cut the hard edge or change your grit, because you will eat that paper underneath. And unless that's the look you're going for, you're going to be unhappy. I'm just saying, in my humble opinion. We've got a big fiber right there. I'm not going to fuss with it right now. I will snip it in a minute. Huh? Guess it doesn't matter actually, because the script in the back is going all different ways, so it don't matter. Hi, Chris. Hi, Lori. Hi, Deborah. How are you? I'm not talking to nobody specifically. I'm just saying. Just hypothetically speaking. Quit trying to cause trouble, Sue. Love you, Ashley. I didn't call you out by name. I was Sue. I was over here minding my business, just decoupaging my paper. See. Oh, nothing. You didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss nothing. I was just saying that I love you, Ashley. That's all. I love you. That's all. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. How's your day going, Ashley? You have a lot of customers right now? I cannot stop doing that, Terry. It is not. You're a mess, Terry. What? Why am I a mess? I didn't even do anything. I am sitting here just decoupaging, minding my own business. Just minding my own business. Just trying to do my recipe box. That's all. Boy, is it hot in here? I feel hot. What? Anyways, y'all are the troublemakers. Leave more paper on the overhang. Don't just leave an itty bit. Okay. Now, I didn't wet the front. It should be okay, but I did wet the edges right here, so I'm just going to dry it a little bit. You had no heat when I left this morning and still waiting. I'd rather be too cold than too hot. Hi, Phyllis. It's hot in Louisiana. Heather, I rarely use anything higher or lower than a 320. I will tell you that there's never a reason why you need to use, whenever you're decoupaging, there's never ever a reason why you need to use a 60, an 80. At the lowest that I will go is a 180, and that has to be, you got to charge it, my love. And that's going to be, you know, because I don't know, I forgot to order on Amazon or something, but yeah. So I will only use 320s, and very rarely will I go unless I intentionally am trying to sand something. Okay, obviously we have these hinges here, which are going to give me a little bit of a problem. Now, you could just decoupage right over them if you wanted to. I mean, the paper's long enough, but we'll just make a couple of slits. And then we'll go from there. All right, that'll work. It's good enough. Unless you are me that uses the one she picks up, whatever. Yeah. And, you know, again, use what you got. Hey. Hey. Did we miss the slit totally? Or we just didn't cut it long enough? Didn't cut it long enough. Hold, please. This is why I just usually go right over the daggone hinges. Most of the time when you're buying the gaiters, if you don't buy the one with the higher grits, most of the gaiters just come with a bunch of the 60, 80. So whenever I'm replacing my gaiter, I look for the one that actually has the higher grit papers. And then, of course, I'll buy only the 320 replacements. Pops, Papas, listen to me when I'm talking to you. You gotta charge it. You gotta charge it, my son. I know, but you have to charge it, and I don't have a phone case for you. So if you want mommy to put her cord in yours, I will, and put it right there. But the phone case thing, we're gonna have to talk about it because we don't have another one on deck. Yeah, see? It comes on when you charge it. Just leave it there for a little while. Just leave it right here. Oh, you're gonna put it where mommy put hers yesterday? Because you're so smart. You're so smart. There you go, baby. Just leave it right there. Yeah, that I don't have for you. I don't have a phone case for you, Troy. Troy, I don't have one for you today. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I cannot have a phone case for you every day. I have to make sure that I have a phone case on Saturday for him, you guys. See what happens right there? When you come in at an angle, you're going to rip that paper. You have to go straight up and down. I'm not worried about it because of where it is. I will hide it. But if you're coming in like this, you're going to be mad because it's going to tear. But we can fix it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, we're going to get all of our little furry edges down from all the sanding that we did. And do one top coat of the decoupage varnishing glue. And that part right there didn't shrinkle too much. It's shrinkled, but not a lot. I can live with it. And it actually looks pretty good. And make sure all of our edges, all of the fibers are down. Then we'll dry it. Now, I'm not going to split this open right yet because I want to make sure the paper is dry before I split the box open. So we'll do that in a little bit. We'll just continue to put on our embellishments, our umbra, all of our waxes, and all that good stuff. Oh my word. We talked about the 3D printer thing like last year, was it? Sorry guys, about getting a 3D printer. Hi Sharon, you lost your connection? Oh, thank you, son. Oh, thanks, Heather. He's the boss around here. And you know, all of my friends that are here are not here for me. They're just really here for him. And that's okay. I've come to terms with it. In my defense, I'm old, vintage, and distressed, so I love the rough edges and all the yuck. I specifically sand it. You don't have to defend yourself. My way is not the right way by any means. I don't pretend that if you don't do it like me, you're doing it wrong. You know, a lot of the times I have to talk. So I will explain what I'm doing and the reasons why I'm doing it. And then I will also tell you why things have happened to me and why, if you're wondering why they're happening to you, why that could be. But I never expect or think that anybody should be doing things exactly the way that I'm doing it. Otherwise, they're doing it wrong. No, that's not my vibe. That's not my style. I can't stand when I used to a long time ago, and every now and again I'll get it when somebody would come on and say, well, that's not how so-and-so does it, and that's not how, well, I'm not so-and-so. Go watch that person, and more power to them. Good day from Australia. Hi, Margaret. Good to see you again. You have an extra special son also? Aww. Yeah, Troy is very much the boss. We packed orders today. That's why he's got all the bingo cards. So on top of stamping his name on all the orders now, he also wants to stamp the logo on the bingo cards, which you guys probably can tell. I try to stamp it on the free space. So if you get a bingo card and it's kind of stamped all upside down and crazy, just know that was Troy saying hi. How are ya? All right, let's get some waxes. Let's get some antique paste and let's kind of finish up on the outside before we go on to the inside. I think we're going to use some Finavere today. Where is my, I don't know. Why would you know? Maybe because you look for things like this and so you just mush it all around. Is it in your hand? Nope. Oh, if it was a snake, it would bit you in the face. See you later. Well, I speak for myself, but I haven't been on your live without learning something new. Oh, thanks, Sharon. The logo stamp is thin enough, you can still read the numbers on the card. If he stamps it one time. Okay, so I think we're gonna go in with the Umbra first. I kind of need to split it in order to do all of the inner bits and all that good stuff. So we'll work on the outside first, and then we'll split it open. So I'm gonna go in with Umbra and just the regular gold, not the antique. Well, no, just the regular gold today. And then we'll go in and do some highlights. And then we need to find, or we could just put the little handles on too, because I have a cute little handle that can go on there. And actually, we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's go in with the Umbra is actually the name of it. We're gonna work that in. Okay, so remember yesterday, I did not want, I wanted control over how much I wiped back yesterday, so I varnished it first. I'm not gonna varnish it today. I don't mind how much is going to catch because a lot will catch. So if you are going to mind, you're going to want to varnish first. Yeah, I used to have people come on and do that to me a lot, and it used to aggravate me. And then there would be times when I would go on somebody's live and they would do the reverse and say, well, Terry says to do it. And I'm like, no. Don't throw my name in there. No. I don't say nothing. Now, the only time when that matters is like on things that, need a certain way needs to be done. There's very few things that are like that. Of course, like we all know, fine line crackle. There's things that can and cannot be done with fine line crackle. So in that case, yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I think it's rude. Hey, Nicole. Heather, I've seen that you asked people to follow you. I don't do that. And not for any reason why, then if I did that, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't do that for everybody. And I don't have that kind of time to do that. So, but you can very well, I've seen that you asked people earlier to follow you. No, you don't need to be sorry at all. And I wasn't trying to say that in a rude way. It's just like, if I did that for one person, the type of person I am is like, I feel like I should do it for everybody. And but you can totally ask for people to follow you. I'm live on Facebook as well. So if you want to head over there, and ask people or invite people to go over to your page, you're more than welcome to do that. I don't have any issue with that. Because it doesn't cost anything to give somebody a follow. Hi, Tina Roy. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, it's Craft and Chaos. I'm on Facebook on my business page, Craft and Chaos. So there's a few folks over there. If you'd like to go over there and invite them over to your YouTube channel, by all means, my friend. So you guys already know I'm a fan of mixing the Umbra. Look at how pretty that is. The Umbra and either antique gold or gold. Yeah, that too. Yeah, some people get a little snippy at stuff like that. So, you know, I would ask first. Like some, don't care, but there are some who get a little snippy. They don't like it. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me, but I have seen that where the creator gets mad for other people advertising in their comments. Actually, no, I shut up. I got really uncomfortable one time when somebody yelled at somebody for doing that. Okay. Let's dry so we can open this. See how pretty that is? Just adding the Umbra and the gold. So I'm just going to dry, and we're going to be very careful while we split this open. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, some feel like they are trying to take their business. Yeah, I know. There are some things that do bother me in the sense of like whenever I'm doing something and then somebody will say like, oh, Nicole is live right now. Or Ashley's live right now. It's like, okay. Are you trying to get everybody to leave me and go to Nicole and Ashley or not? Or if like Sue will put in my link and they'll say, but so-and-so has this at their store. And I'm like, okay, but it is my life and it is my store. So, can you not? Hi, Heather. Yes, I know. Or their moderators will like remove the comment from the chat. I know. I don't know that I know like it used to happen a lot. I don't know that it happens so much anymore, but yeah, I know some people get very mad. So just be careful. But yeah, that's I will say, like, I don't complain about too much, but I will complain about stuff like that when it's like, okay, this is after all my page. So if Sue's putting in links to my store and somebody's like, well, blah, blah, blah has it, it's like, well, what the devil? Are you being paid for promotion or what? Because holy guacamole. So I'm just scoring it with my nail so I could see the line. You do want to make sure that your paper is very dry. And I will tell you, mine isn't, and there are drag marks that are happening, and it's aggravating me, but being the fact that I'm live, I'm going to force what I shouldn't. Okay, I can't find that one as easily, so we're just going to have to. It's not dry. You guys shouldn't. Technically, I wouldn't split this if I was not live. I wouldn't split this till tomorrow, but we gotta keep it moving. So I'm gonna split it now. All right. Thank you. Well, Terry, you don't mind because you are talented, confident, not creator, but thanks, Sharon. Yeah, no, I don't mind if somebody wants to share their page. I'll tell you guys a story though. I was fairly new to this person, and anyways, this person came on, and I think it was like a milestone that they were about to hit. I don't know what it was, but anyways, this person just clearly said, I'm so close. Can you guys help me reach blah blah blah? And holy cannoli, it was like a train wreck where you didn't want to look, but you were like, oh my gosh, and it was just happening anyways, whether you were looking or not. And I don't know, I could never be like that. Ta-da! All right, so before I do anything, I put the brush in water. My life. All right, before I do anything, I want to make sure that there's not any lifting or anything else that's happening, but there's going to be some furry edges, so I'm just going to come back before I go in with the umbra and the gold and make sure there's nothing that needs to go down. And then obviously I can see back here where these hinges are, where we have some paper that's not making contact. So I'm actually going to and it's just where we split it. Go down. There we go. All right, let's come back over here now. And I'm going to tuck that paper into the hinge. And don't try to figure out who I was talking about because this was, golly, a long time ago. So there's actually excess paper there that when it dries, I'll be able to even cut it off of that hinge. So that's fine. Okay, so we're going to make sure she's open, and then let's dry this and do the umbra and the gold on the inside. Thanks, Bree. I've got to grab a shower. Catch you later. Okie dokie, artichokey. See you later, Cheryl. You mean you don't want everybody to go to the shower with you? Did Heather come over to Facebook? If not, Heather, they're asking what you do on your channel. Gee, sure wish people were in this. Sure wish the world was kinder, right? I I can honestly say I was so uncomfortable, and I have maybe watched that person maybe 1 or 2 more times since then. Okay, she is over here. So Heather, they want to know what you do. What kind of channel do you have? That link, I don't think that link is going to go through. So Heather Billings, her channel is Crafts with Heather B on YouTube. Facebook doesn't like links, so it looks like it blocked it from over here. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not. All right, let's get our ombre. And just because the top has, that's gonna slice my finger open. So I'm going to go back in now, and we're gonna frame out in here. I'm going to end up having to sand that anyways, because of when we put the paste in or paint in there, that'll be a resist if I do not. So that's why I just haphazard went all crazy. Okay, so, and then, you know, the gold, I don't go over the entirety of the umbra. I just like peaks of the gold. All right, and let's do the same thing in here. So what do we think? Should we do a butterfly or just, I think it would be pretty to do a butterfly pull knob. What time is it? Oh, we have lots of time. And then on the inside, we can paint it in there, because if we're putting cards in there, I guess we probably shouldn't do velvet powder in there, although we make the rules around here, so we very well could. Hi, Karen. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much, Brenda, for the message yesterday. You're not going to get Sue to be nice. Whenever Sue is nice, I feel like something's wrong. That is so pretty. See, it worked with, oh, I love it. Okay, so I do remember, hold up, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. So I remember, there's a story behind this too, but it's negative, so I won't tell it. Night Sky, which is a Waverly paint, matches beautifully with this paper. A butterfly, right? We should probably do that now so that way it will set. But we got to find a butterfly. Where would Trevor have put insects? Would you put it over here? Nope. Okay, insects are probably over here. So we've got to find a good butterfly. Are you insects? Insects, I think, are in this box. Okay, sure. And I know I have a ton of butterflies. We just need to find the right butterfly. Oh, ouch, pooper scoopers. I feel like, no, I don't want steampunk butterflies. I want a normal butterfly. Like a regular. These are frames. Hold on, y'all. I'm just right here. I'm looking for the insect box. Because you know, we all got rearranged over here. So I'm trying to find it. Okay. I think, though, it needs to kind of be a smaller one. Oh, that's cute. That's a bow. And stay focused, Terry. Stay focused. See, these butterflies are way too big. I'm wondering if Finn's butterfly in her smaller mold here will work. Otherwise, we need to look for some bigger butterflies. We don't want toads. Okay, let's look at this little one. Golly, I don't even think I've used, this is a Frank Garcia mold. The Finn one is kind of steampunky. I actually think that would be a good size. So this is an old Frank Garcia mold from Prima. I know I have butterflies attached to other molds. I'm trying to see. No, you're too big. Those are too big. Do we like that one? That's a good size, right? All right. Before we paint the inside, what I was going to say is Night Sky is the perfect match for the Magnolia paper. Let's get a, I'm just going to use the same screws that I did last time because I know where they are. And then I can always cut off the excess with the Dremel. We're definitely going to need a pipet for the antenna there. So do you guys think if I use a small cup, it'll help me not pour so much? Right. Not quite. Okay. Illuminate. I don't have the 32 ounce in the store, but I have a bunch of the 18s. And I do have it in black and white. I need to get some more of the 32s because it looks like as soon as I put the 32s in stock, they go right away. So, okay. What are you guys saying? Purple chameleon would be beautiful inside. Purple chameleon. The scissors look pretty cool on that mold. The scissors, they've got butterflies. But you mean these scissors? It's an old one, Tina. You probably have it. It's Frank's old one. I made handles out of the label mold. Thanks for the inspiration. You're so very welcome. I love that you guys are making your own handles. It's so easy. It's so easy. All right. Probably bigger than the butterfly. Nope, it'll go right in the middle. In the middle. All right, let's do this. You don't need 32 fluid ounces for the butterfly, Terry. Yeah, I try so hard. I try so hard. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's get a silicone stir stick. This has black on it, but close your eyes, don't look. So you see how it's foggy. We talked about the epoxy, right? You got to stir it for 3 minutes. This one you do not. You see now it's clear. That's it. Do not fuss with it anymore. Get it poured and move on because it will get hard and you will be sad. All right, we're going to use our pipette to get in the antenna. I don't like over pour. So I'm going to get that off. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sticking that thing in there. Hold on. That's way too much. Too much. I'm going to take some out. I need to put the screw in there, so that'd have been too much. All right. So we're going to watch that for a minute until that starts to kind of set up. Put our little screw in there, and then we'll put a little bit more. We might have to mix it because that's probably going to get hard. If you have extra castings, please add to the list. Add this one? What do you mean, Sharon? This entire thing? Or the scissors or what? Okay, you guys seen when we opened Waverly yesterday, sometimes you need to mix them because it'll be black. Oh, I have a bag of castings, but I know you wanted specific ones that I have to pour. Oh, it doesn't have the name on this one. Let me see if I wrote it on the back. Hold on. Okay. I think I shook it enough, but do you see? It's literally, once we start painting, it's the perfect color. I feel like I need to mix this anyways. See how it's going white? And that's getting there too. Oh, I almost threw my spoon away, you big bozo. The screws that I have, Cindy, are just from other knobs. All right, hold on a minute, you guys. Losing my bananas over here. Woo. Let me see. Nope, it's not going to give me any. Okay, stay. Don't fall over. All right, I'm just going to hold it like this because this one is not as deep as the other ones. So I'm just going to hold it for a minute and let it set. So that way I can pour some more and put it on the, on top of the screw. Because if I just let it go, it's going to sink to the front and then you're going to see the front of it through the mold. I need one more hand, just one. One more hand, please, preferably now. This is when I wish I had littles that I can scream at, like my mom used to, you know, scream at me and call me from another room just to like get her a Pepsi or something. And then I would mumble, and then I would get in trouble for mumbling. Because I would say, really, you're going to call me all the way from my room in the refrigerator? I wouldn't say this out loud by any means. Ooh, I would have got a whooping. But I would mumble and think to myself, the refrigerator is right there. Okay, we could do this one-handed. It's okay. Lord have mercy. Are you going to stay now? Okay. This box is pretty, Terry. It's going to be a beautiful one. Thank you so much. I love butterflies too. When I think remember to treat others the way you want to be, that's when I think remember to treat others. Huh? See what? What did happen? What the happened? All right. So we're just going to take a little bit now, and that's why I took some out with the pipette. So that way I could pour it on top of the screw, and now we'll let it do its thing. Make sure that it's not, you know, leaning. All right. Now we could toss all of this. Don't mix up your lids because they will seal shut. No, I didn't order them. I have so many like screws like that I've gotten, and rarely do I use them. I don't know why. I must be gluing them on directly or something. You know where you can find screws like this though is if you look at, because I have like the cars, you know, anyways, if you look at like the modeling section or where they have the racing bits, or go on Amazon, I have extra ones that I would use to fix the cars. And they're like this because you don't want it to be the wood screw. You want, whoops, I tipped it. You want it to be the flat one like that. So I bet you I ordered that one from Amazon. I will get you all that to say that I bet you I got the box from Amazon. I will send you it. Oh, is that what's on your cake stand? Is the spring magnolia? I don't remember. Okay, so let's get our paint now and paint the inside. We will soft touch the inside because why not, since we can't put velvet powder. But I don't know how you're going to see, but you see that paint color? It's perfect. We could also do a label out here. One of the like IOD labels to put it on the front. Because I don't know. Or even on the top. Oh, that would be cute to put like the oh, cuggly muggly. Hi. What you doing, son? Besides giving mom a heart attack because I thought you were gonna stick it in the resin. What you doing? Why are you fussing through my papers? I know, that's because you have a million phone cases that are all over the house. I didn't even know you had that one underneath the rice paper. I don't even know how you remembered that that one was there. I know. I know. I know. Trust me. We all know you want a phone case, Troy. I think you will survive if you don't get one today. If you keep making me buy them for you every day, we're going to run out of colors of this one. And look at how long it took just to find you a new phone case. You got all the other ones in every color. I think this one only has like 5 colors and you already have 2 of them now. The struggle is real. When you cannot find new phone cases, it's such a stressful situation. Okay, and remember, paint to paint will stick like glue. So I'm going to do that last, and then we will wax it because it will seal itself shut. And we'll never get in there to put any recipes. Make your life easy and get the pointy brush to do the corners and the bits and bobs. Or she stick it all the way in there and then put it in far enough. Cindy, what did you? Huh? Did you? Timo for cases? Did you Timu? Are you talking to me? You should use an old phone case and make a mold from it. Then you could decorate it when you... Why haven't I ever thought to cast a phone case before? Guys, I have showed you guys how to make molds before out of things. Why haven't I ever made a mold of a phone case? because he will not go for reusing a phone case. He's too smart for that. However, if we made a mold of a phone case and Brenda, you know how many hundreds and hundreds of dollars you could have saved me? I don't purchase from Temu either. I know a lot of people do, but I don't purchase from Temu. But I will tell you, without even looking on Temu, or any of those other kind of like Alibaba and all that, we have Androids. We don't have the forbidden fruit in this house. Well, Nick does, but we don't have the forbidden fruit. We have Androids, and we got to dry this first. I got to sand that real quick because it has the Umbra on there and it's going to resist the paint. Phyllis, it's a great question. Oh, yeah, Cindy, no, I just asked what pull knobs did you make? What mold did you use to make your knobs? But it's the same thing. Like anytime we go into like Dollar Tree or Five Below, they don't make phone cases for the Samsung Galaxies. Oh, you want to dry it? Where were you when I needed a hand when I was doing the butterfly? Huh? Where were you then? I needed an extra hand. Okay. You can see all these wood fibers have lifted and it looks horrendous. Ugh, feels yucky too. Honey, I don't have one for you today. Oh, no, that's my phone. Thanks. Yeah, that's my phone. Thanks. No, you don't need it. Thanks. Thanks. So let's sand this Umbra. You're going to put it in the holster? And then you especially don't want all those pokies in here, because being that, you're going to be putting in and taking out recipe cards, you really don't want that icky feeling. Oh, that is so cool. You did it with the UV resin? You already did that side. Oh, you did that side too. Oh, okay. We'll take that out before I go, because I can see it's almost time for me to leave you. Didn't I just say, oh my gosh, we have time? And time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? So again, if you are interested in going to Miss Dina's retreat, I made a post on my page for her opening tickets on Friday. I will be in the event for the new release on Saturday, I will be on at noon my time. I mean, it's only Tuesday, so you guys are going to see me a few more times before then, but you know, just put it in your reminder, especially Friday if you want to go. And let me know if any of you are gonna go, because I want to meet you guys. Okay. Should we paint this tomorrow? Yes, please. How much time do I have? We'll paint the rest of this tomorrow. We'll do the second layer tomorrow. We'll do the inside, and then we will paint. Look at how cool. And we got the little, see? So that's why I always tell you, like, you've got to find that sweet spot of when to put the screw in, because you don't want it to pop out the front. So I think we put that here. That'll look very cute. We can even put this one kind of like this when we put it in. Because that one's going like that. So maybe we go the other way. I always go to the left because I'm left-handed. And then we'll pull out the labels and see if maybe we put a label here or up there. I don't know. We've got to paint the inside, put some soft touch on it. So, and then paint this. I don't foresee, I always say that, like most normal people would get all of that done in probably like 10 minutes. If for some reason, you know, like I've taken my, you know, Speedy Gonzalez pill and I get that done really quickly, then we'll start another project tomorrow as well, once we finish this. But we don't have too much more to do. So tomorrow, oh, Tina, it isn't on the back, by the way, if she's still here. But if you want to snapshot it and then go do a search for it. But it, like I said, it's Frank Garcia, and golly, I remember like these smaller molds were the first molds that I bought. So this is really old. But hi, Deb. But if you for some reason can't find it and you want anything, or you just message me, Tina, because I don't know if you're going to be able to find it. I love you. What do you want and what did you do? Oh, I already know you want a phone case. So, I'm guessing you guys think we should put it here, because if so, I'll drill the hole tonight. So that way you guys don't have to suffer through me drilling the hole tomorrow, and it won't take longer. So if we think here, I'm thinking in the front would be better. Plus it opens like that anyways. So I'll drill a hole in this tonight. It's still a little flexible because it hasn't set up all the way, so I'll let it do its thing. And then we'll pull out the labels tomorrow and then decide if maybe we put a label or something cute with maybe two. I think it could be cute. Soft touch on the inside. One more coat, and then this will be done tomorrow. Wow, look at me, moving and a grooving. I still can't believe that I never thought to do a casting of a phone case. I've made so many molds. There's been like little trinkets or little things that I've wanted to save and always to have, but then I didn't want to hoard it. So I've casted so many, because you guys know you can make molds out of anything. You get your own little, they make stuff, Illumilite makes stuff, and you could do your own. And I've never thought to do a phone case. It's so crazy. I received my order last week. Can't wait to make some of the molds this week. has been crazy with my husband in the hospital. Oh, Valerie, I didn't know that he was in the hospital. I hope everything's okay. I'm so sorry. We'll keep you you and your husband Ethan in my prayers. I'm so sorry. There goes your night molding. I know. I have to spend an evening casting. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Look at it, worked. It's looking pretty. I will catch you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great rest of your evening. See you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.